Hi everyone, and welcome back to Grumble Plays. It's a teeny tiny interlude series between Bioshock and whatever longer single-player story campaign game we're playing next. We played Dredge over on my Twitch channel for Indie Friday, and we enjoyed it so much, and I was so credibly assured of the faces that I pull when I dredge up aberrations from the deep being so funny that I figured, you know what, we should make this a little interlude series. We should have a little bit of fun with Dredge. And yeah, so we're gonna be playing this for a little bit. It's not gonna be a big weekly series. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be recording a couple of hours at a time to get a few like shorter episodes, and then I'll publish several of them throughout the week. A couple of times, a couple of days during the week, there's going to be a little episode of Dredge coming out. Hi, Donna's here too. She's having a little nap on my desk. We streamed it for I think 4.5 hours. The VOD is up here on YouTube. I'll put a little card right there. Basically, if you've not caught any of the hype, or if you've not played Dredge yourself or watched anyone else play it, basically things were already pretty weird. But it turns out, if you're fishing here in between... Oh, sorry, cat hair up my nose. If you fish here between Greater Marrow, Little Marrow, and all the other little places that you can explore, you're gonna have a weird fucking time. You're gonna have a weird fucking time. So, let's get ready. Hi, baby. Hello. Let's get ready for more of a weird fucking time. I did play a tiny bit in the meantime, just to check like upgrade pass, and I had a little chat with the mayor, and I'm gonna just do that again for y'all's benefit, because there's a little bit of story hints in there. What can I do for you? Yes, I want to ask about the wider region. During the stream, we made it to Gale Cliffs, so let's ask him about that first. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs, you can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Yeah, there was a bit of an upset at Ingfell. And, largely there was a bit of an upset at Ingfell, and largely a bit of an exodus happened. Blackstone Isle, how about that? I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. Yes, the guy I mentioned with the magic powers and the relics, he owns Blackstone Isle now. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. I've not met the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Well. What about Stellar Basin? Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll built on top of a beautiful coral reef. Coral! I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those. Topical. Twisted strands. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mess of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. Here's the thing. Good lights I can buy if I fish enough. A good sense of direction... priceless, and I don't have it. And I'm bad at reading maps, so basically we're fucked. Devil's Spine. It's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst the city of ancient ruins. Yeah, first time I heard that. When I played this a little bit last week, I was like, okay. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano. Yes, you've mentioned it a lot now. Could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here, so that's what that is. Good. Okay. The answer about shipwrecks isn't terribly exciting. It's just basically saying, yes, there are shipwrecks. And don't go around the back of the island because it's weird there. So that's where we're going. Yeah. Any strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Ah yes, what happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed. Okay. Yeah, because the thing is, if you're out on the water at night, you have a panic meter, and it rises quite rapidly. And if you're too panicked, then the fear shark will eat you. So, yeah, if he was out on the water all night, presumably trying to do the same things that we are now doing for the mysterious collector. Are we gonna run afoul of the same fate? Who's to say? Who's to say? And this is the lighthouse keeper. She is amazing. What is it? She's constantly like, why are you here? What's with the fog? Nobody knows. It's changed recently. It lingers in the mornings now, where before it didn't seem to have the strength. Even in the midday sun, I feel it. A malice concealed in shadows, waiting for night to sweep the island. She glances up at the lighthouse. If this light should ever falter, then God's help us. Oh. Uh-oh. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? That's me. I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engine sailing past the... Yeah, you see, because sometimes at night you see and hear another boat. Only general advice if you're playing it is, if you see another boat, no you don't. I've not come close enough to it to find out what actually happens if it catches you, but I don't think anything good. So, is that the mayor's boat, I wonder? But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Alright. I should go. Well, that's... Alright. Oh yeah, so... You can dredge up some really funky fish, right? Like 3 heads, looks like basically a fish with human teeth. It's a thing. We try not to ask questions. But the fishmonger wanted one of those aberrations. And we brought him one. And he took it in his hands and stared at it, like looked deeply into its dead eyes, told us to get the fuck out, and now this. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. Anything else? Nope, he's just shut himself up in there. And you can hear fishmonger noises from inside. Okay, good. That's sure, that's grand, whatever. Okay, oh hold on, there's some jewelry where an engine should be. Okie dokie. Question is, can we afford anything? That's the question. Oh, an improved outboard engine. Oh, we could save up for that. Let's check on the crabs. Ooh, can I fish those? We might not be... I know, we're not equipped for that right now. That's fine. Take all of that. Oops. Aye, come on. There we go. Oof. That's better. Okay. We want to do sustainable fishing. Okay, let's talk to the trader. Ooh, bag of doubloons. Sure. Tarnished silver bauble. Looks valuable. There you go. I'm not going to sell him my crabs. Because I've got an inkling he doesn't want them. Oh, good. A snack squid. That, What, Why do so many of them have, human teeth somewhere in there? Like, do we not think that's weird? Ooh. There's a rock trying to materialize right in front of me. There better not be. More squid? Yes, more squid. Okay. See, and the eye at the top there, that's like... That's Ghost Boat. There it is. Okay. Oh, you're open again. Oh. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Yeah, sure. This is all fine. That is, Mm-hmm. That's all perfectly... Oops. That's all perfectly normal. I'm sure. Okay, I can't put anything in that yet. I should maybe take some lumber to Steel Point. Why not? Hello, ma'am. I can afford stuff now. Money left. Or we could get... Oh, we're equipped for nets now. Yes. Yes. Oh, these are expensive. Yes. Snack squid. An aberration of the usual squid. Coastal. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed crooked teeth. The top row are flattened, like human molars. Well, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Oh, we're so fast. I don't even have to use haste. Well, that's fucking beautiful. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me see. Cabin map. Okay, so around Little Marrow and then up. Then we can get to Steel Point. Because there's a little bit where the builder wanted us to leave some stuff. Oh, this is going so fast, it's freaking me out. Bolt of cloth, yes. We love bolts of cloth. Okie dokie. Well, that's more cod. Listen, if I wanted Modern Warfare, I'd be playing a different game. Just checking map. Okay, looks good. But we can use our tasty little magics a little bit. Oh god, it's getting dark. Well, the only way is up, baby. Okay, come on, give me an aberration. Oops. There we go. It's a barbed eel. Really? I mean, must we? There's no room for any of this, really? Hold on. Uh-oh. Enough room for both of these. And, oh god. I am... Oh, that's... It's... That's a place we can go, I think. Maybe, oh fuck, that's the whispers. Careless whispers. Careless whispers. Oh, fuck. Okay, just stay calm. Stay calm, hold your nerve. Hold your nerve. Listen, it's not the xenomorph, alright? I mean, it's much worse than the xenomorph, but... Oh... Oh my... Okay, Socrates. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh. I mean, it's good, right? You know where you stand when the game is like, you don't even get a name. He's just the fanatic. O rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. No, thank you. I'm just passing through, mate. Nonsense. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement? Oh, is this one of those things where someone has to kick the bucket, is it? I'm listening. Fine. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Oh goodness me, now I have to think about things. Happiness, sure, why not? Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? Let's say the sting of the salt. Let's get a little bit edgy up in here. Pain is a trick of the flesh. Do not surrender to it. Alright, fine. Finally, what does the world deserve? Nothing. Exactly. And yet it takes endlessly. Harvesting draining, but soon it will know that it has taken too much. It is already too late. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. How? I don't have a forwarding address. I live on a boat. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as Herald of the Purge. Oh. Just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide... they will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Yeah, we've listened to some of those shrines occasionally, and none of what they whispered, nothing of what they, nattered into my ear was any good. Okay. Left. Okay. Oh, so it's stuff. Okay, I have to give them things. Alright. The eternal flames, I guess. Something. Oh. We were talking about Mass Effect karaoke a lot on the last stream, and now I'm thinking that Eternal Flame is a horrid oversight that we do not have that on the playlist. Anyway. What is it? Might as well ask him about our other stuff. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Okay. So that's one of the pieces that the collector wants. What's that scroll you're holding? I found it. At the end of my other life. It washed ashore, as all great gifts do. Oh, could it be? Because, we've been picking up messages. Basically messages in a bottle. And they tell of a young couple who were out on these waters in their boat, same as us. And one of them, the woman's partner, he changed the name. He rechristened the boat. And I haven't found many of them yet, but he seems to get, quite concerned whether he did the renaming ceremony correctly. And so, that's just, to me, that just screams, oh, there's a curse on their boat now. And my theory is, anyway, that we are searching for stuff that they lost. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched twisted fish that swam through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Okay. Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders, failures that make mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways. Well, that sounds so incredibly reassuring. But I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Okay, let's look at the stone columns before we go. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? We have swarm of small creatures, the large eyeless beast, and the bubbling vent. Let's just go through the list, shall we? The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Okay, let's look at the large eyeless beast. The carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, someone has added a crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. Ooh, okay. The bubbling vent. Carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. The breath of salvation, it burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Crudely scratched note. Protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay. I mean, that's what I get for panicking and just boating towards the first, like, large light that I see. Thinking it's a pontoon and finding that's very much not a pontoon. That's a strange ancient temple with an even stranger dude. Well. Fine then, I guess. That was episode 2 of Grumble Plays Dredge. The first in our little interlude series of little Let's Play episodes. Next one is coming in a few days. And well, for me, in about 2 minutes. Links in the description box. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe for the rest of the series. And I'll see ya very soon. Bye!